The side to connection and conversation that I probably don't talk about enough is the kind of nuance around connection, right? Because I've seen a few comments on my videos over the time that I've been posting them where people express, I'm taking these steps, right? I'm giving information, I'm adding details, I'm asking questions, and I'm engaging in the conversation in this best kind of way, but it isn't reciprocated, and they're not asking me questions in return, and I don't feel like that energy is being matched, and it can be disheartening. It can be, something that people take personally, right? And I think that's the nuance that maybe I need to do a better job of also kind of prefacing as well, right? Good communication and you learning communication skills doesn't mean that you're now obligated to kind of carry the load of every conversation. It also doesn't mean that you're even going to be able to use those skills all the time, right? Because it depends on the situation that you're in. And that's where nuance comes into it, right? There's certain things that you can't teach, like energy, vibes, just the situation. Every situation is going to be different. Every single person that you interact with is going to be different, and you can't guarantee outcomes. Just because you put forth your best effort, we can't control the outcome. And also, what I don't want you to do is start seeing it as like this kind of equation that has to equal certain results, right? If I do this, and this, then it's going to give me a good conversation. It's not always going to be the case, right? And then also the problem with that is we then lose still the humanity, right? And my focus is just on human connections and having good conversations, because over my experience and years as an English teacher, teaching one-to-one classes, I was seeing the same issues over and over and over again, right? And people were focused too much on the grammar, the sentence structure, the perfect pronunciation, using impressive vocabulary, and almost trying to perform instead of actually focusing on the topics, the substance of the conversation, right? What are we actually going to talk about? What do we care about? That, in my opinion, should be the focus first, and then all of these other skills get strengthened as a byproduct. So that's why I want to give you the toolbox to be able to go into situations and feel confident to have great conversations. But confidence is also going to be kind of self-assurance that it isn't your responsibility to carry the conversation. It isn't your responsibility to try and control the outcome. You can't control the outcome. You don't know the mood that person's in. They might not want to talk. They might want to keep it light. They might not be, in the market to make new friends, and all of that is okay. So all you can do is kind of show up as your best self, have high intention, but low attachment and low expectation, because the outcome you can't control.